Ken Ofori Atta, evil man, always wearing white in Ghana to deceive the Ghanaian. Onam UK, onam America, no what share cowboy check, no what share jeans, no what share Santiago, no one in Nam America, no what Jineni. So a bisexual poor. So a bisexual poor. Me kohone at the time will come, we'll tell Ghanaians their sexual preference. Yentia. Omu jine mu jendenden be man na obane obanda. Omu anka so omu tia kunya no so they know themselves. They know themselves. Their sexual preference towards men. Ken Ofori Atta mo. Usa omu sexual preference. Omu ka kire mo. Or if they come in, if they will be bold to tell Ghanaians their sexual preference. Omu ka kire mo.
Ebusia seba no amanyosem meche politics na ubenya bi ato ho ase enya munchremunye enya bi ahwen woni so dia ene na baabi ba akopɛ ena mekanfo ama Ghnet TV ya no ensem ne yefa ne yadokruma adomo suko ne ekohu no kra na ewom no na afa ya ba besane mu ade agu ma apono so se de be ya mo so mu hu ne se ensem ne yedane no na de ye kan na nso no kra trodo enu nti ya de ba akoma me subscribe to Ghnet TV. We are no like no wa share na afi wa commenting so e de ama me. Medafo yan cyber no video bi etwa go social media no so ye mohwi na ye nkohwe emra.
Ken Ofori Atta mumbusa no. Mumbusa Ken Ofori Atta. Se de oba gina ho ne de be ma gina wade na ope. Me se mumbusa Ken Ofori Atta no. Se de oba gina ha ne de be ma gina ha. Ofori de na ope. Obeyi ma no. You see, a person with, you see, it is difficult for most politicians to have character. I'll tell you today why. The reason why it is difficult for politicians to have good character. Politicians, Kwame Nkrumah, they were God sent. Yes. Because you see, politicians, phobia, MPP, Akufo Addo, Addo Bawumia. Omo ni character because sa character no, you have to obey the principles of life. You have to respect principles. And these people cannot respect principles. TMA. It is hard for them to follow the principles of life. Because some follow principle, no, people will not cherish and respect them. Because we will know how shallow they are. So omni adwenia ye dibu man. Until any time we are. They don't like to follow principle because principle comes with sacrifice. And these people don't want to sacrifice. And that is why you see Akufo Addo trying to command chiefs to stand. Respect is earned. You don't force people to respect you. You earn it. People come and watch my videos and they stay. Even though some of them are NDC people, some are MPP, because they know I'm speaking the truth. Respect is earned. You don't force people. But Akufo Addo, because they don't want to obey the principles of sacrifice for the nation. To look at their behavior when they wanted power and when they got power. Look at the behavior of Bawumia. When Akufo Addo and co wanted power, look at Samira Bawumia's attitude, dressing when she wanted power. She clothed herself like the angel of Mayafi. From her head to her toe, everywhere was covered. After election, shape ya temu. Body ya tame. Exposures of the body to the people everywhere. Election beba. Obeya Muslim vote. Into obe clothing ho maya afi. Katane nim. They say American ninja. No, they are babe dadao. No, they are two vote. They are fake. These be they that the Bible referred to. These be they. These are them. These are the people that you should watch and pray. When you are praying, you don't close your eyes. You watch them. You watch them. And notice their ways, their behavior, their character. Full of devil. You see, do what thing? You don't need to say. Tell me. So a person of character doesn't need a police. They police themselves. So character. You don't need people to be supervising you. You behave, you act accordingly. I see people like Akufo-Addo and Co, they don't have character. That is why you see them. They keep selling their souls. They keep selling their souls. So you see Akufo-Addo them. They are always looking for avenue to sell Ghana. Because they don't believe in the principle of Ghana. The country Ghana, no, we have our principles. Ghana has principles that when you become a leader, you follow. It is our principle. But because they can't honor the principle, then they become sellout. Selling their principles for votes. And the pankasa about to say they sell their principles because clearly they don't respect the sacrifices our forefathers made. They don't respect the sacrifices of our women. So when they get the opportunity, they do what? They sell their principles. So watch their followers. Watch their followers. Watch the lives of people that follow the MPP, the NDC. Watch them. Especially the MPP. Watch them. That boy be a friend of a miracle or a cromfo. Miracle or a cromfo. My brother gave him a pickup truck 2016 for campaign. Besine pickup truck no fan by. Besine. He lied to my brother so wako park pickup truck no ni fie latte baby or boa on park. Besine you won't pick up no. Tear rubber. Brand new pickup. Or a contractor. Then my guy say, Charlie, akwani ko sunya so Charlie, I would need your pickup to do campaign. And a man here pick up. Besine pick up in my or your cromfo. Or your to bottom need to say. That is why a Akufo-Addo mo afa will beat sir. That is why Bawumia afa will beat some miracle. So on canning sema because when you cromfo, won't mean Bawumia ni Akufo-Addo nante. Omo ya cromfo, so they want their likes to roll with them. People who can steal and keep quiet. So look at the people that surround Akufo-Addo. Look at them. Look. No real person with character follows Akufo-Addo. People who follow Akufo-Addo and Bawumia are men without character. That is the gospel truth. Thieves. And a chawmueshia. So if you are not a thief, you can't be in their government. Character is simply unchanging. So ask yourself, who is Bawumia? said to Ghanaians, I have worked at Bank of Ghana. If you give me and Akufo-Addo the chance, we will ensure say krono ayetimuno. Krono ayetimuno. Yanko bobosia, yanko IMF. Ebusia mi bisa wo. Yako IMF anayenko. Say yako dia, why do you still believe in Bawumia? The only thing that we believe in Bawumia is that your mind is not correct. What bodam? That is the gospel truth. Why do you know nyejuma? Because if you own your own thought and you can reason and think, you will not follow Bawumia. Because this is a man who told us, who looked us in our faces on radios, was making mockery of Muhammad's government. He was always goofing. What you say? The Syrian, a goofy. I say, Anoma Antroshe. Srinkwasia Syriasa. When he was given power as the vice president, what is his message? What are we seeing? The cedi to dollar. And then I'm saying, Uko Joshua those days, no, nanka was $1 no, and Kawunya 5 cedi, nanka wodi akwa akofanu wa Germany, wodi akofanu wa Guangzhou, wodi akofanu wa Vietnam, wakofako a friend is saying, Ho Chi Minh ho, wakofanu and they sa sikano. Just say wunya hu bebrebiem and sana wodi akofanu but a mere be a twem, anka wunya kakra bi.
Ebusia ye twa ye ho aba no na eye aboafo bi adaroma ene Somas na media seda ema eye King James edit na adaroma ena mete hey King James edit say wo hia video for eye wo wedding bi wo be na wo hia video na say birthday ana wo bi na afrim na wo ye eye na wo hia obi ma na be take video coverage edi ama wa King James edit say ni na oye bi enu nti fra number ya medi to dwai na enu twetwe nkom pa cha nya no nkwanso na oye make us say watch eraba bi ehye kona eraba isi send in the picture. What the phone you so try and fe me pa chow kotwa photo shoot wati twa bi na fa send eraba no hu an fole ama wontem kra me pa chow number no 0248 38 38 75 0248 38 38 75 yenko so ana yenhwe video no emra.
And I said, he was on the field as a defender. He couldn't defend. How sure is he going to score a goal? Let me tell you something. We should not allow fools to lead us. Because yes, it's a adwene no anya adwuma. O my Ghana no ye bebre. Adwene no so wonu we di kan no. So o ma adwene no o ti anya adwuma, the nation suffers. The Bible ne say and a bank holiday or UK. And a daddy lumba or bo concert or bo show my bread mint minko. You better try and match the day. See me. Listen. Bible they say when the wicked man is in authority, the nation what? Would see a penny. Would dear war. Now don't let anybody lie you say. When the fundamentals are weak, the CD will expose Bawumia. Don't let anybody lie you say. Nyankopon is seeing. Don't fall to that saying. Why? It's one of the foolish statement that people make to justify foolishness. Nyame is seeing. In this age, yakotwa badi yihine. Nyame be seeing. Get it into your head, and I'll prove to you why Nyame be seeing. Because Bible say when the wicked man is in authority, God don't give us wicked men to lead us. Timie, God does not give people wicked people to lead. does not give the nation to wicked men to lead. It is a woman who forward when you be the dynamite. You got too about without thinking about the consequences. We made a decision to vote for him. And ye nyano. And obedi yenso. Inti ye dwene consequences no ho a. Ye nyahota maklo ka kire ye no a. Inki ankoto abamma no. Si ye dwene nsem bia ne namfofo bi ka kire ye nya. Ka ye ankoto abamma. But ye dwene the consequences and ye koto abamma. Now we've seen the consequences. Banks have been collapsed. Businesses are collapsing. People are really suffering. You see, food bank kakra aye and paying for sponsors. Boy into Simon Panka Safi leader mo Henry Jemfi mo a friend saying Amanfobi boy ba be do say ma me boni tinti me dey maka to me boni. Noble. If you see the delight on the faces of our elderly women, ayema womo rice oil, yema womo sardine, yema womo milo nido. Come and see the joy. But why should it happen so? It's because the leaders like Akufo-Addo are wicked men. God never appointed Akufo-Addo. You elected Akufo-Addo. And he doesn't even respect you that you elected him. If he believes that God was the one that appointed him, God says, he said, the nation has spoken through the parliamentarians. Yet the bill toward him. If he believed and served God and worshiped God, he will append his signature to it. But Onjinamindi. Kacham said the battle is the Lord's. Remember, said, which Lord? He said, Kamubusano. So is it the Lord of Ajagoraja? Is it the Lord of Ken Ofori Atta? Is it the Lord of Methuselah? Or you should have asked him. But you're to ask questions, so we don't ask questions. Now the character of Akufo-Addo and ama and the yin na yehunu say ye kotoa ba e free na ekwe eme yankwonkwaji Hausa koko eme yankwonkwaji t-shirt eme yankwonkwaji 1 cedi 20 cedi 100 cedi 200. No, you are selling your future. Oh, ton wodachi e de aji koko asa wo ton wodachi aji koko you become a slave. Because you always go out there and vote for foolish men to lead us. Now, after you voted for all your MPs, catch them. Empire here na wonu MP. So one in a year Aba hospital. Impotemu a wotie. So we yare a wokobi. Wo yare a hospital a wokono. E wo area. Ebu okra wo area obuni hospital. This year faka. Now they aba Kumasi. Now they aba G insu na o konfano che say ehia yaris. Otumfo say ehia yaris say. Baby a wo kwa akwaja yarisa na mum yeso wo no mum wo ehia yarisa. Enti na wo free adweso a wo MP yare a obekọ Germany. Na so nam kwan so no wo kọ Germany a obebu. Because na esen kotumi kọ adweso hospital. TME. These are the things, Larry. Mate. Sanyoma we na ese wo hunu. How the kwa dwindwini. Se ye nto aba ma wo kwasea e ma wo medi anim. Ayesa wo man no temamfo no ye bebre. Aya wo yanka UK e ye ukuru. Wo de hwe nigi amanfo ani je so mo ye ka se ya mo British passport, American passport. Die enti na wo manigi. Ana enti na wo mo nkonkopre Comoros passport. Ada no mon kopre Gambia passport. But one person woman British passport. Only the intra. Every human being on this earth want to associate themselves with great and mighty things. Inti Comoros, enye mighty, enye great. Inti on be person be kwa Comoros ni. Be person be friends so ye Italian citizen, German citizen. Any de ni gie was senisi kakofie ka chede mame se mon kwa sorry na mon ko dan Yankopon ase se enade ye de be British passport amame enade ye de me American passport enade ye de me Switzerland passport amame. You want Obi Kurom passport, but have you asked yourself how they became mighty and great? How person will associate yourself with the mighty and great? Have you asked that question? If those people were acting and behaving foolishly and stupidly, like the way many of Ghanaians behave, and kakroni beba enemunyam ema umbe pese, you'll be part of that enemunyam now. Now hear me here. That is why when I come here, I try to let you understand, say, having the prices of goods and services is determined by the finance minister. TBA. Ubewu no wako as a Muslim, no wako kunya 5 virgins biya ware. But before ubewu no, say uto eduane. The prices of the food and water is determined by the finance minister and the government in power. Ladies and gentlemen, if I were you, I would say to myself that just like the Jewish people said to themselves after the Holocaust, that never ever again would they allow people to divide them and kill them. Never again. Temiye, if I were you, I will act like the Jewish people. And I'll say to myself, never again would we allow this particular MPP party Addo Bawumia to lead the nation. We should not make such a mistake. 8 years is enough. They have done a greater damage to the nation. They've done a greater disservice to the nation. And let me tell you something. The earlier we realize this, the better for all of us. Look at the attitude towards the Voltarians. Look at the attitude towards the Gonja people. Tibawumia wante. Now tell me. Let's be bold and speak truth to power. We cannot be timid. We cannot keep saying he is slow. Usura wundi. There is a say. If you are afraid, you will not prosper. The likes of the French people. Senkomusroya. Anakamanya revolution, the French Revolution. Kene. Untu kwa nko France, nko pe France, French for citizenship. People have suffered and died for their country. That is why over UK. You might think, say, Adentina ya tabo nyumbi, we build this city. Listen to the radio stations. They all took local radio stations. I actually that patriotic songs to remind their citizens of where they were once upon a time, to ensure that they uphold and defend their great country. You see, ekura enkwasiafo dɔɔso saa kuro no entumpɔn enkɔnanim. And that was the story of Kwame Nkrumah.
Adafo no video no na mahwe no se dem di kan no ankasa menim se wanya ho entiase ya kyeremu ye de amawo ensem a ebobɔ eba oman mu ye nyina nim se December 7th na chesa abato no ehyehyɛ so enu ntia ye den a NPP ne NDC de ebe Clash of the Titans ensem bebre na ebesisi enu nti na mesrew se obe subscribe to Ghnet TV uwi a se dem di kan like share na fe commenting so efuma me no ohima babram da se ogibre na de hwe me makraw.